Hello. Most of you will know who I am. I presume almost everyone who sees this at first will know who I am. My name is 7, like the number, which I always have to say like the number because people... hard work. My idea was to do something very like natural. I could walk down the street and be a woman, but now I look like fucking Coca Clown. And we'll see how this does, whether I do another one anytime soon. I'm sure I will. And, you know, keep on watching if you want to see how. If not, fucking don't. So, first of all, I'm going in with the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. Now, I'm a huge fan of this brand. And this product is... this makes my skin so smooth. And apart from these, I've usually got quite decent skin, as long as I've got it on like a T-zone with Gucci gang. So after I've primed, bit of alcohol on a cotton pad. Now I just wipe through. Today I'm going to leave a little bit of my natural brow. Might as well throw it. And then I go in with the prick stick. We don't have Elmer's, never tried Elmer's, but like this does for me. So glue stick. I'm sure everyone knows how to do this. Just like smash it on. Make sure you get on the underneath, on all the sides. Slam it down. Now I take a comb, then I like swoop it down. So as I put the bristles through, and then when it comes to the end of the bristles, I use the back to flatten it. I've done one layer, don't need this anymore. Then I like to just put a bit more through. And then grab a little spoolie, I've got a disposable one. Then just like really brush them and flatten them out. Like so. Then another layer. Now when they're not wet. Another layer, this is when I start to lick it. Because it's water soluble. Don't judge me. And it's how I get it really smooth. Now that layer's done, another one, and I'm still gonna lick it. Again. Then, while this layer's on, I'll like wet my finger. It's so great, I know, but like, we've all seen worse. Then just wanna like really try and smooth it. But obviously don't try and do it. You have to make sure it's wet enough that your finger glides over it and not like too dry that you add texture. Last layer. Dry it a little bit. Now while it's not as dry as it could be, let's say, I grab my sponge that I use powder, then the Fenty Pro Filter powder in lavender, and I like press it on just to like, so that I'm not getting my sponge stuck to the glue, and then I really press it down. And this powder is great. It's so like smoothing. So for the brows, it's great. Just a little bit more clarity. I'm going in with my Studio Fix. Just get a little bit of coverage. Body Shop Fresh Nude is not for the faint-hearted because it's very sheer, but my skin's usually on the decent side, so I find this just does the job, because you don't want to add too much coverage sometimes because you'll look cakey and it will end up adding texture more than making it like you've not got any. So you kind of, it doesn't get rid of the redness because I don't mind that too much, but it just kind of evens everything out a little bit more. And I get my coverage from my highlight and everything anyway. And then just for a little bit more coverage on the brows, I'm just using the Collection, I want to say. Concealer, just a little bit. Just to make me not so paranoid that they might show through. Going in with LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toast. Now, squirt some out. Add some. I go a bit higher than the natural divot of my cheekbone. As you can kind of see, it's like naturally about there, and I go a bit higher. A bit on my temple, on my 1940 forehead, my chin, a little bit on the jawline, under my lip, and under my nose. Then I go in with a Real Techniques foundation brush. Then I like to do the places I want less concentration of product, so that I'm not taking like all this everywhere and then making it too harsh. Like, it does look crazy, I know, but I usually look good, so we're alright. This temple. I'm going to go in with Kevin Aquan Sensual Skin Enhancer in SX16. Now this is very dark. I got this free, so it was a case of you kind of got what you got in the deepest, darkest places. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't, but today I am. Now this stuff is lethal. Then we're going to buff that. See the kind of difference it just makes? Just adds that little bit of depth. Bit of circling, a bit of buffing. And I'm going in with the Morphe eyebrow brush. Couldn't tell you the name, got it in a set. NYX brow pomade in brunette. Right. So I go from my natural brow, instantly go a bit higher. I do. Then I take it through the natural arch, down and out. Then again, straight up through the natural arch, create my new arch down. Then I like to bring it down the same level that my eyebrow would be naturally. Then I just draw a line, carrying on the same, parallel to the bottom line, just draw a line there. Like that. They're not too bad. I mean, they're very thick. And then I just fill them in, but I like to feather out the tops. But I don't like to pay too much attention to brows now, because I go over them all with powders anyway. This is just to set a base colour like you would most things. I'm going to go in with Crown TV paint stick in 70070. Doosh. Doosh. As you can see, it is pure white. Doosh. Doosh. Right in between my brows. Down the nose. Top lip cupid's bow. Chin. And today I'm going to do ever so slightly a little bit under here. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Today's the day I do. On the sides of the nose slightly. Same sponge. And blend it out. I do my chin first. And blend these out. Now I make sure I have my contour brush back and use this, because I've not cleaned or anything, so it's still got whatever product on, and it helps blend it in without putting too much white too far down. Then I just alternate between the two until I have seamlessness. So now I'm going in with my nose contour using the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Mocha Mojo. And like, you can kind of see the natural shininess of the nose. I use that as a guide and go either side of that, because then I know where that naturally is the high point of my nose. Back in with this, grabbing a random flat brush, going down the middle, down the sides, up here a bit more, and under the eyes some more, because I like a really white under eye. This sponge, tap it out, try not overblend it so you don't lose what you've put under the eye. Really pinch your brush sponge. Get on your nose. Then if need be, use this just on the edges. Cute. Now I'm grabbing my Fenty Beauty powder again on my Big Day powder puff. Under the eyes especially, because it's so smoothing, it makes the under eyes so smooth. Bring it over the nose, which will help buff the contours on your nose out a bit. Chin, top lip, and between the eyebrows onto the centre of the forehead. Back to this powdery concoction of mess. Make sure you get your powder everywhere, like I bloody do. Powder puff set the rest of your face. Try not to breathe too much in. My legs. Oh my god. Right. I'm going in with my P. Louise brush with no number or anything on, but it's very bent because they sent it to me like this. Thanks, P. Louise. Then I'm going in with P. Louise base in Rumour 0.5. Slap it on. Simple as that. Cute. Done. What to do? So I'm mainly going to go in with the James Charles palette. I'm literally going to do that, like all of that in a row kind of thing, up there, down. Like that's pretty much my nude eye. So going in with my favourite brushes, the Morphe R37, going in with a mix of the two, just to really start to blend that out above the natural crease, just below the natural brow, just to really get that orangey nude, which I adore. Blend it up through. Going in with just this colour and just seamlessly blend it throughout. Now I like to go, like, point the brush downwards so we go right underneath the bottom lid. Because I covered my brow, I want it quite like blown out as well. Like bigger brows, bigger eyes. Then I'm going to go in with it's a BH Cosmetics brush, but I couldn't tell you what it was because it's worn off, and just use that just to blend the edges with a little bit of flashback, the pure white. Just use that. Now I like to mix these two a bit. I pretty much mix the bottom two of each one throughout. Just add some more dimension. Same brush, nothing new. Underneath. Pretty much going over everything, but just a little bit lower down. Still mixing the two for now. See the difference? Makes it a bit more orangey, a bit more fresh. Same again, mix the two and repeat on this eye. Straight in with this colour. I don't know the names of any of these colours and I can't bother to look. 10% off. Just this one. Just a bit lower again. Just to really add some depth, and I didn't go in here. Make sure nothing's on it as much as you can, and just go over everything ever so light-handedly, especially in this inner corner bit. I want to go in with my Morphe M507, a very small, dinty brush. Like, compared to the two, it's quite small. Then I'm going to go straight in with No Beans, like beans from Even Stevens? Can't remember. And then I grab this brush and I go in here. I literally knocked off all the product. Go in here, there we go. my natural inner corner. Bring it through. A bit higher than my natural crease. Start to bring it out parallel to my lid. Blend it slightly higher. Get a bit more. And really fortify that colour. And then we'll go in with deepening this side in a minute. Back in with the same colour on the same little brush. And recreate a similar / identical shape. Now I'm going to go in with this brush in the No Beans colour, which I've just been using, and just lightly go over, get a bit more, lightly go over, then in it on more one side, and just pat it and wing it out slightly. Then some more on the tip and just bring it underneath. I'm going to go in with Boutique, which is the redder toned brown in Har. Above the natural crease. There we go. And same again. Inner corner. Drag it through above your natural crease. And again, going with this bigger one. Grab the same colour on one side again, and then concentrate it on the outer corner. Because I use this bigger one, because there's no point me using this little one, trying to like really get in there. What I may as well just use the big one to get it all done in quicker time. And then for underneath, I'm going to grab this with the same Boutique colour. And really get underneath there. And again, this brush with Benny, the very dark brown. And again, pretty much do the same exact thing. So I'm not going to talk too much because I cannot be bothered. Inner corner, through, hiding natural crease. Outer corner. Blend it out slightly. Take it underneath. I'm going to mix a bit of the P. Louise and Jeffree Star Drug Lord. More so this than the P. Louise. I'm just going to add a little drop of the P. Louise. And the P. Louise will just make the Drug Lord not dry down completely, so that it's still slightly tacky. You can do it with concealer or anything, but it's just my cream product of choice. Now, to cut my crease, I dab some on there. You look up, you look around. See, there it is. But I go higher, because if I look straight on, you can kind of see it, but like I want to be able to see it somewhat. I'm trying to do this so you can see. Now I grab this brush with whatever's left on it. I use that just to try and blend out the ends. A little help with a finger. Oh, little help with a finger. See, cute. Let me just add a little bit more there, just to help balance it. There we go. Oh. She bring it to you every ball. She bring you balls every ball. Right, bit more, same thing. Dub dub dub. Look up. Swipey swipey. And then just a little help with a little finger. I've got the Morphe Jeffree Star palette. I'm trying to think what I want to go in with. White in a corner. I'm going to bring it slightly through the top. I literally just thought I'm going to go in with some actually as well. Over a glazed donut. All time's favourite highlighter. This is like my third or fourth one. Then I'm going to go in with 2, which is the shimmery pink. Because why not? I only want a small slither of this, really. Going with the Alexis Stone Transformation palette. I'm going to take this shade, and probably a bit of both actually, why not? Put that over top. The final colour, which is Geral, shimmery dark brown, just on the very edge, just to help tie the shimmers and blend the shimmers into the brown. Back in with this brush, a little bit of the last 2 colours we used, and just make it seamlessness. I'm going to go in with the Collection Glam Crystal Dazzling Gel Liner in Crystal Stars. Is it Crystal? Cosmic Stars. And it's like iridescent glitter gel. Just on the initial line. Gonna go in with a Morphe M139, which is a very tapered brush. I'm gonna go in with the black from the James Charles palette, which is called Spooky. And I'm gonna slowly build this up. Right, now I'm going to grab, at the minute I've been using my passport photos from 2017, what went wrong. The same black brush, get quite heavy pigment on, put it there, roughly, wherever you seem fit. I go just below my outer corner, leading up to the tail of the eyebrow, and that kind of sets me a line for where to put my liner. Again, just below the outer corner, dragging it towards the tail of the brow. Now, grabbing my P. Louise black base, grabbing a random flat brush, and just start to create a wing of four. And try and get it as close as you can this side, but who's going to really see both sides at the same time? And if they do, back in with this brush, back in that spooky colour and just go along and set it. I ain't going anywhere, so I ain't like particular about it. But like, as long as it's got some resemblance of it's not gonna move between now and the end, I'm happy. Just like, again, not again, now, NYX matte black eyeliner. Draw the rest of your liner. Sickening. Right. Right, now I'd like to grab my Maybelline gel eyeliner. Now, I have a very teeny tiny brush, which is very stiff. And I'd like to grab some try best as you can to make it look like it's carrying on for the rest of your eyeliner. See, cute. Now I like it, but as I look to the side, it kind of all has a similar shape to it, if that, like, that's, you know, if you know, you know. Now while that's doing that, while everything's drying before I get into the rest of the eye, I just carry on my face, let all the eyeliner dry, still let my lid dry. Just let everything kind of sit for a second before I go in with the white details and mascara and things. Big brush, this is Collection Bronzer, because I quite like it. I sometimes use Hoola, but this is the one I've got on here. Same place you put your creams, if you remember me even doing that, because it was like fucking ages ago. Cute. And then I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek Love Triangle, which is the lighter one. Just really use this as more of a contour. Then, while I'm using that, to go in with a fluffy, semi-slanted brush with that love triangle under your nose. Cute. Then, another bigger slanted brush with the darker one, which is called Complicated by Makeup Geek. Really in the outer depths of your features, like under your heart, under the nose, under the lip, right underneath your chin, the forehead, in the centre a bit. I go in with a flat Morphe brush, couldn't tell you the name of that set. Then I go in with two dark brown colours. And draw my line to help lift the nose. Then I'm going to do my first bit of blush with the M509 and grab my Juvia's Place Festival palette, going in with this shade, which I'm not even going to try and pronounce. This is my like transition blush. Then I'm going to go in with another brush, this kind of shape, and I'm going to go in with rusted and 1518. 1518? 5118. Don't know what that means, James, but fuck it. Those and really orange up my blush. I'm really into a orangey blush. Oh, this one's really cute actually. This lighter one. Because I love a yellow blush as well. Going in with my brow brush again. Going in with No Beans. And starting the brows again. Cute, right? Now I'm going to go in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Dark Brown Proud Duo. Kind of mix the two in there, even though I've not got much of one. Then I want to, because it's really dark, go right on the heart, blend it up and out, along the bottom, down the tail. Blend it up, 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 down, 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 down. Don't want to get really in that dark shade. I'm ready to find the tail. Cute. Now we go down, 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 up, 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 up. Tail. Just some white concealer and just define. Cool, cute, sickening, no. I've got this powder which I believe it's RCMA in Benai White, but I could be wrong. Or it's probably just pure RCMA at this point. Don't like to use this sponge because it's obviously got the flat edge, which is really good for baking the sides of the nose. Bring it down to the sides. Pinch it slightly and put it under the eyes, not too far or you'll be covering up your blush. But obviously it doesn't have to be perfect. On the chin, I'm going to put just a little bit there, a little bit there, top lip. Pinch it, put it on the forehead, and then down the bridge of the nose. Cute. Now back to Jeffree Star Drug Lord. On a little flat painter's brush. Pull you down a bit. Now I'm going to just draw my extended eye eyeliner. Just general shape. Cute. This is my little nose highlight. Cute. Now, back in with the brush I use for my brows. I just want to grab a couple of the lighter shades we use in the eyes and just pull them through so that it gives me the continuous eye shape, not cut off. You see? Cute. Over Cosmetics Glazed Donut. Morphe M558. Just want to highlight underneath the new font brow, which will hide a lot of sins. Cute, cool, cute, sickening, no. Cute. And again, bit of Drug Lord paintbrush. May as well just do my nose first. Get that out of the way. Then again, under the eye, waterline. Now, brush off my bake, careful around the nose and the eyes, because you don't want to. That white can still be a bit wet. It's pretty decent. Over Cosmetic Glazed Donut, and I use a Morphe G24, which is an eyeshadow brush, but I prefer it for highlighter. Woo. And again. Woo. Chin. Top the forehead. Nose. Cute. I think I want to do a big fat red lip. Fuck it. But I have got two Maybelline Colour Sensational lip liners. One's in Brick Red. The other one's in Rich Wine. I'm going to go with the Rich Wine one first to initially line my lips. I go from the very out corner. Inner corner. Okay. Brick Red, was it called? Yeah, Brick Red colour. And just cute. Now I'm going in with Fenty lipstick in Uncensored, which is my all-time favourite red. Curl my eyelashes. Kevin Aquan, this one is the best one I've ever bought. Also the most expensive one I've ever bought, but it's so good. Great lash. Never used it before, but I know it's kind of shitty and cheap, but I just want them black. If I use, I'll tell you that. No, it smells like polish. Ow, like it smells like shoe polish. It like weirdly reminds me of like childhood. Like polishing your school shoes because your mum told you to. I use geral lash glue. If you use it as a contact adhesive like this, they will not come off, I promise you that. Now I'm going to take my Water Drag, is it? Water Drag Femme Tots. I always get confused which it is. Highlight your lips in your signature one. Signature shape is what I said. Right, just want to pinch your lashes to the false ones. There we go. Just a little bit. Just in the center. Ooh. Right, so that is it. I'm gonna put some hair on, maybe put some different clothes-wise on, and I'll be right back. So this is the look I have created for you today. Very standard pretty face for me. It's my usual nudie eye red lip. Obviously I paired it with this very dark, almost black hair. These black and white earrings, very period, you could say. My 7 choker, my chain I always have out anyway. And this trench coat. And these lace gloves. Very into it, very classic. I was due like a normal look for my Instagram feed anyway. you enjoyed it. Deuces.